Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dr. Quack podcast. I figured I would do an episode today because I don't have a lot more in me. So I felt like this one just needed to be said. Because let me tell you, I want to do a recap. A recap over the last few months. You know, how much it has been, how much has affected everybody. You know, I went from having a job, working, to being laid off and unemployed, to dealing with personal issues in my life, at one point even being homeless. It's been a wild ride. Let me just say that. You know, I've lost friendships. You know, I've lost a lot of things. I've lost a lot of stuff. And I've gained friendships. And I've strengthened them. Bonds that I thought were broken, that aren't broken. I've even managed to lose weight. I think that's partially towards stress and, just everyday life. I managed to work on my diet there. I managed to slim down. I've lost 35 pounds in 3 months. I'm pretty happy with that. It's where I want to be. I'm about a good 200. I've had my ups and downs. But let me tell you, certain things in life have gotten worse. The COVID-19 seems to be getting better. Which, of course, there's another narrative that comes out in life, and I wonder, is this real or is this scripted? I don't know what to believe. The government's trying to change the narrative again. They're talking about, now racism's coming back. Because it seemed like that happened for at least 8 years before Donald Trump. At least. Because that issue has never died. I mean, even to the 70s, the 60s, it never will. This is why when a lot of people ask me what my race is, I will tell them I am a veteran. I am an Army veteran. Where I had my brothers and sisters. It didn't matter about this. It mattered about who was to your left and to your right. That's what mattered. Same thing in the wrestling business. It mattered who was with you in the locker room. It didn't matter about this. It irks the hell out of me. Yes, what that cop did up there in Minneapolis was wrong. It was awful. Something that shouldn't have been done. But in the same respect, the looting and the rioting, is that the right idea too? No. Protesting, yeah, definitely. That's what I fought for. Along with many other people. We all fought for freedoms. So people can do things like peaceful protest. Because all it does is it just makes you look ignorant. Going out there, destroying stores that have nothing to do with it. It just irks the fuck out of me. It really does. Why does this need to happen? And even more importantly, in my opinion, what is the government trying to pull up our sleeves? Because they got something up theirs. Yeah, theirs. Their sleeves. They're trying to do something. And couldn't say if it's the Republicans, couldn't say if it's the Democrats, but I got a feeling it's somebody. Because while you're looking over here, over at the looting and the rioting and everything else, something else is going on this side that you ain't seeing. Smoke and mirrors. You know. I was sitting here driving today, and I was just listening on ESPN. And I was listening to a wrestler talking about, racism in a wrestling locker room. And, I'm sure there are cases. And I've seen it, on a few times. Especially back in the days. You will see it. More and more, that's a lot less. I mean, there are a few instances where it has happened recently. The dude that was trying to be an independent wrestler, doing his video in front of a mirror with his girlfriend, making racial slurs. And notice that guy got kicked out. Because we don't put up with that. It's about talent in wrestling. Can you go out there and perform? Can you go out there and put asses in the seats? Not about are you a white guy or a black guy or an Asian guy or a Mexican guy, or it doesn't matter. It matters about talent. And that's the way it should be all around the world. It should matter if you're skilled or if you're not. If you can do the job or if you can't. The NFL, just before all this happened, had to make the, act of pretty much if you hire a minority coach on your team, you can get upgraded in draft picks. Some people say it's needed. Some people say it's bullshit. Some people don't like it. It's sad that this has to happen. If I was a head coach, I would want the most assistant head coach talent I could find. I want somebody to prove to me, hey, I can get them to run the offense or the defense or the special teams. Not by this. Not by this. It irritates the hell out of me, I wasn't planning on making too many more podcasts right now. But this one here is really ridiculous. I mean, I've seen some peaceful protests, even where I'm staying at right now. Protests can be done right and get their message across. But then some protests can't. And they got to destroy businesses. And they got to kill people that really ain't directly involved. It's sad, folks. It's really sad. I'm sorry. I need to smoke while I do this. Because it irks me. All I can say is, look. The more this stuff happens, we're already, partial lockdown on COVID-19. We're just now getting into yellow in most places. Some places green. And now we got to do this stuff. And you don't think they're going to react to that? Martial law may be coming, folks. It's not something you want to deal with. Believe me. Do you like being controlled? Go look at China. Right? Go look at Japan, where they have strict laws. Go look at the third world countries where they have strict laws. Where they make you shit outside in a hole because they don't want you to use plumbing. Because they don't want you to have any kind of life. They control exactly what you do. So, I hope to God we can stop this. The world needs to come together. It really does. It's a sad world. Like I said, I'm a veteran here, and I'll tell you, I make warped sense of humor jokes. That's who I am. Stuff that the average person won't find funny, I will. And that's just the way it is. But things got to change. Things got to get better. This is me being real. It's got to get fixed. I really hope that you can watch this, you can share this. I'm interested to see what people's ideas are. What their thoughts are. Is there a way to fix this? Is there any chance that this will get better? I'd love to know, and I want to hear from you. So share this, like this. If you can, subscribe to my page. It's fine if you don't, but those parts, if you can share this, I'll be really happy. So let's get it fixed, man. You know, there's a saying, live, laugh, love. That's what we should be doing, right? That's what we should be doing, but we're not. So please, share this video. I'd really appreciate it. God bless. Get along. May peace be with you. And I'm out.